Okay, can you hear me? I guess they can, so moving on. I shut the volume so that options. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, I've got my alcohol ready. I've got a spooky game that doesn't require me doing much. Let me just take a sip of my whiskey. Okay. Wait a minute. I have to have the true drunk experience. Okay. Language. Ah yeah, motion blur. That should do the trick. I'll be a true drunk. I will have the true drunk experience. I'll start a new game. Okay, yeah, for those who aren't aware, this is loosely based on... Is it lagging? Let me just reduce the resolution. 6 to... Yeah, this should do the trick. Okay. Is it much better now? I guess it should be, or let me just reduce it even more. Yeah, it'll give me a much more of the drunk experience. And now I'll truly be high. Yeah, for those who aren't aware, this is loosely I guess it's loosely it's like a visual novel, or a, I don't know what to call it. That's loosely based on a Lovecraft novel, I guess. And I've read the original, but I can't really recall it. Something about some fish god and some demonic things and some extraterrestrial stuff. I don't know, man. I can't really remember it. Okay, I'll just start a new game. And yeah, I want to start it all over again. Oh yeah, full disclosure, I just played like the first 5 minutes of this visual novel, so... Oh yeah, hi Fuji. Nice of you to join me. Okay. Dagon is a faithful adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's work focused on story, atmosphere. Will not find difficult choices. That's good, because drunk me is really bad with difficult choices, action sequences, or inventory management here. Yeah, that's good. Perfect game for me. And movement is limited to progression through locations along with the plot. Okay, so basically it's a movie. It's a movie in which I won't be copyright struck if I stream it. Go ahead.
I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Okay, let me just, reduce the volume a bit. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crap. It's really giving me the drunk experience. It's all blurry and shit. Okay. Crap. Let me click on it. What is this?
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer, and shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
The street below? What's our drug is he talking about? What's our drug? I want some of that. Crap. Whatever drug is he talking about? Crap. Is it alcohol? Is it morphine? Is it cocaine? I would really do with cocaine right now. Oh yeah. Tap it.
Do not think from my slavery to morphine that
I yes, morphine.
Degenerate.
The degenerate's drug.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death.
Dude, at least you can write when you're on morphine. I can't even talk properly without stirring when I'm drunk. Let me have a sip. Okay. My next refill's in a few minutes. So stream, if you ever think that I'm overdoing it, let me know. Crap, the controls are all fuzzy with that thing. Okay, what's this? What's this question? What's this clothing? Morphine entered into use in the 19th century, was routinely administered to treat severe pain during the American Civil War and World War I. It was also sold without restriction until 1914. Morphine became more popular after the invention of hypodermic syringes around 1854. Frederick, whatever the fuck German name this is, who first isolated the substance, only named it morphium after Morpheus, the great god Oh, that's where it came from. Always wondered why Morpheus and morphine sound similar. Then Dagon was by morphine abuse known as soldier's disease. Already posed a big problem in the United States. Okay. Nice bit of information there. Okay, what does this ink bottle, I guess, do?
It was in one of the most open and
Oh no,
least
not a
frequented
ship.
parts of the
I get
North
seasick
Pacific.
easily. I'm drunk
The packet in
already.
which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
I don't give a fuck about German sea raiders. I want to puke. Get me to the edge of the ship. Yes, yes. Go to the edge. Come on. Oh, God. Did we jump off?
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation. So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
So the Germans gave us booze. Got it. Okay. Okay, that's where the booze is. I have to go get my next shot.
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors, that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone, in a small boat, with water and provisions for a good length of time.
Those are some really shitty captors. Anyway, Fuji, it's not really lagging, is it? I mean, the gameplay. Should I update the settings or something like that? I mean, like, reduce the settings, resolution or some crap like that. Let me just see, where is it? Escape option. My potato PC is gonna kill me. If it can't kill me, it would kill me. Okay, resume. Okay, get in the boat. Oh. Ah, yes. The supplies. I jumped off.
When I
So I might
finally
sober
found
up.
myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You're in the
Never
middle of the
a
ocean.
navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator.
Oh, yes, the stars. Can't see it these days due to pollution. At least I can see it in a video game.
Of
Nice.
the longitude, I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
Welcome to the ocean, genius. Okay, what's this? Can I jump off? I want to jump off. I want to, like, sober up. But where is it? Ah, yes. The sun.
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land.
Okay. Dude. Let's see. Well, okay, it's a sack of something. A lantern. Ah, yes. Booze. More booze. To numb the pain away.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue.
Bro, just jump in the ocean. I'll feel amazing. Yes, Fuji, I want to jump into the ocean. Why? Because, no. I guess it's... I don't know.
The
Might
change
progress the story
happened
faster.
whilst I slept. Its details I shall never know,
Hey, that's every dream.
for my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
Yeah, that's every dream we're living it. Oh, it's a dead squid. Whoa, dude, this is like some like really cool dream. Some trippy dream. What do you drink?
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire.
Bro, it ain't
which
that bad.
extended
Come on,
about
man.
me in monotonous undulations as
Bro,
far as I could see.
Have you seen some of the cities in India? Bro, this is heaven compared to
In
that.
which my boat lay grounded some distance away. Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of
Bro,
wonder
they
at some
have real
prodigious
life
and
tentacle
unexpected
monsters, bro.
transformation of
I'm not into
scenery.
that crap, but
I
still,
was in reality more horrified than astonished.
it's amazing, bro.
For there was in the air, and in the rotting soil, a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core.
bloody Brits or Americans, I don't know who these guys are.
The region
Making a
was
big thing
putrid
out of
with the carcasses of decaying fish and of other, less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
Yeah, yes, Fuji, I've seen some of the cities. That's why I'm describing them as such. Okay, dude, it's just a cuttlefish and a shell thingy and some tentacles. Come on, bro, this is like much more tame than most of the hentai that's out there.
Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity.
Bro, the sailor's a drama queen.
There was nothing within hearing and nothing in sight save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear. The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Bro, white people, man. Always over-dramatizing stuff like this. It's just a bunch of tentacle stuff. Yes, go to the boat. Okay, the squishing noises are...
As I crawled into the
messing me
stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position.
Yeah, it's just seafood dinner. Look at this fish. I would cook it if the game allows me.
Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
Nah, Fuji, it's the perfect game to play drunk. You don't have to do anything. Just experience the fish and the tentacle monsters.
So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might. Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
Yeah, it's better for you. You can eat them. You have more food. Is that a lunchbox? Look, it's a... I don't want the fish. I want the lunchbox. The lunchbox that can Uber Eats delivery. I want it. Okay, fine. We'll go with the fish.
For several hours, I sat thinking or brooding in the boat.
Bro, just eat the fish.
Side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens. As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time.
Is that one of those AAA whatever thingies? You know, those big ass cockroaches from the bottom of the ocean? Okay. Yes, this is my isekai.
That night I slept but little, and the next day
I
made for myself a
I've seen enough hentai to know what's going on.
Preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea.
No, not
rescue.
Not the tentacle monsters. Hide. Protagonist couldn't hide. Fuck. Oh no, there are too many of them. Where do I hide? Ah, yeah. Yes, the sack of cocaine.
On the third morning, I found the soil dry enough to walk upon with ease. The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Okay, fish. Octopus, whatever this is. Ah, yes, the horizon. Let's go.
All day I forged steadily westward, guided by a faraway hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
Look at this big ass shell. I want it. Okay, was this? Why the claws? Yes, the sack of cooking is the only thing keeping me sane in this isekai world of tentacle monsters and whatever. Oh, it's a whale.
That night, I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
What the fuck is a hummock? Okay, okay, the blur is making me a bit too dizzy. I'm just gonna switch off the blur. Okay. Now I can experience Isekai, Tentacle Monster World Isekai and Full HD. Ah, yeah, much better. Oh, yeah, okay. Online. Ah, yeah.
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance.
That's like every mountain or mount in this case. Come on, object perception, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, I can't remember what they call it.
An intervening valley setting it out in sharper relief from the general surface. Too weary to ascend, I slept in the shadow of the hill.
Yeah, bro. We need to sleep. Sleep. No, you shouldn't sleep. Sleep.
Dreams were so wild that
Sleep
night.
is for the weak. Yeah, that's why you have shitting you're having shitty dreams. Sleep is for the weak. Come on, get your ass up the mountain.
Ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain, I was awake in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more.
Yeah, that's why. Did he just have a bad dream? I don't know. The story's getting weirder as it goes. At least the moon looks pretty chill.
Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again.
Okay. Okay, Chatter and Fuji. You're basically chat here. I'm just gonna, make myself another drink. Give me like a minute. And I'll be back with the game. Where's the cook? Where did I keep the cook? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so resume. Okay.
In the glow of the moon, I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day.
Come on, traveling by day is like the best thing you can. You can't travel by night. You're crazy.
Without the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy.
Oh yeah. For once I agree with this random American dude. Or a British rando. What's he even supposed to be?
Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset.
LSD's a hell of a drug.
Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the eminence.
Climb. Where I click. Ahoy! My wonderful sack of cocaine. It's always following me. My loyal friend.
I have said that the unbroken monotony of the rolling plain was a source of vague horror to me.
Bro, if that's horror for you, you haven't seen shit.
But I think my horror was greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon.
Okay.
Whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine. I felt myself on the edge of the world, peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of eternal night.
Jump, jump, jump.
Through my terror ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost.
Oh yeah, he's referencing that book by John Milton, I guess. Oh yeah, even drunk me can, Even drunk me can access my intelligence. That's nice to know. Can I jump? I just want to jump off. I want a bad ending.
And of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
Yeah, natural mountains aren't always, symmetric. It's normal. Can I jump? Yes, I can jump. Come on, jump. Oh, come on, align yourself. Oh, yeah.
Ledges and outcroppings of rock afforded fairly easy footholds for a
Oh, crap.
descent.
He's gonna climb down. He's not gonna jump.
Whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became very gradual.
Yeah, drunk me is basically messing around with this dude's life, so yeah, he's gonna be dumber than me.
An impulse which I cannot definitely analyze. I scrambled with difficulty down the rocks and stood on the gentler slope beneath.
No, this is the thing with white people in horror movies. They go towards the black gooey stuff. If this was a brown person, or a Hispanic person, or an Asian person, or a black person, they're gonna run away from this shit. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Gazing into the Stygian deeps, where no light had yet penetrated.
Don't go there, unless you want to die. See, I want you to go there because it's entertaining for me, but if you believe in self-preservation, don't go there.
All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me.
What? Is this trippy shit?
An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
Yes. The shiny. Oh, I want to go to the shiny. Yes, go to the shiny. Yes, the shiny.
That it was merely a gigantic piece of stone, I soon assured myself.
I thought it was a huge slab of platinum. Let's go.
But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature.
Yeah, it's a huge slab of platinum left for the aliens. Go take it.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
Yes. Go steal the platinum.
Despite its enormous magnitude, and its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young.
How do you know that? Paul, we know we've been left yesterday by the Amazon guys or some shit like that.
I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith.
Of platinum.
Whose massive bulk had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures.
Dude, for all we know, it's just a huge slab of platinum. No one's gonna worship that crap.
Dazed and frightened, yet not without a certain thrill of the scientist's or archaeologist's delight, I examined my surroundings more closely.
This dude. I'm spitting at the mic right now. This dude is terrified of a slab of rock. Come on. Seriously. Yes, go towards the platinum. I know you're scared of the platinum, but go towards it. Yes, that's good. Where's the platinum? Why am I hearing squishing sounds? Oh yeah. Yes, go towards the platinum.
The moon, now near
Is that
the
Mercury?
zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm.
Okay, abort mission, run away. That's a pit of mercury. You don't want mercury poisoning, do you? I'm quite sure people back then knew what mercury poisoning is. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on. I want to leave. I don't want to die of mercury poisoning. Okay, fine. The game wants me to, get mercury poisoning. So be it.
And revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions, and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope.
Either kill me, or let me take the platinum. Don't bore me to death.
Across the chasm, the wavelets washed the base of the cyclopean monolith.
Ah yes, my huge slab of platinum.
On whose surface I could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures.
I don't care about that. I want to sell the platinum on eBay or some shit. Make some money, settle down in, Fiji or somewhere. So the IRS and the income tax department can't find me. Yes. Yes, go towards the platinum. Come to mommy. Come on, platinum, come to mommy.
The writing was in a system of hieroglyphics unknown to me, and unlike anything I'd ever seen in books.
So Gora's Ancestors left me a huge slab of platinum. Nice. Okay, fine.
Consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes, eels, octopi, crustaceans, mollusks.
Yes, the game is too. Yes, Fuji. The game is too preachy about the hammerhead sharks, turtles, seahorses. I guess it's a great white shark, crabs, couple of shellfish. Well, what else there? Yeah, Cthulhu's there. Some, I don't know what this is, and so on. I couldn't care less about some copyright-free images of fish on my slab of platinum. I just want to sell it, make enough money, get out of here.
Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world.
What do you mean it's unknown? It's a fucking octopus. That's a lionfish. I know. I guess that's a type of squid. Dude, all of these are unknown, but the thing in the middle, which is clearly a stylized Cthulhu, everything else is known to man. What the fuck are you talking about?
But whose decomposing forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain.
Yes, Fuji, the iris is everywhere. They watch me when I'm sleeping, they know when I'm awake, they know when I'm being bad and good.
It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
Dude's clearly a rich white guy. He's obsessed with art. Instead of, I don't know, running for his life, he's more concerned about art. Yes, look down below.
Visible across the intervening water, on account of their enormous size, were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a doré.
Oh, look, more people.
I think that these things were supposed to depict men, at least a certain sort of men.
Yeah, they're supposed to depict more people, like mermaids, you know, the top half hot chicks, bottom half fish. You know, those...
Though the creatures were shown disporting like fishes in the waters of some marine grotto, or paying homage at some monolithic shrine, which appeared to be under the waves as well.
So the dude just got lucky. He got a huge-ass piece of platinum. He's gonna get a harem of cute mermaids.
Of their faces and forms I dare not speak in detail.
That's because you can't see it.
For the mere remembrance makes me grow faint.
And below that you have a fucking alien. Good.
Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer.
Okay, this is truly terrifying. These are aliens. The aliens left me a huge slab of platinum. Call in my buddies. Tell them to bring one of those, I don't know, heavy-duty machinery. Take a cut the slab of platinum into tiny pieces and get out of here.
They were damnably human in general outline, despite webbed hands and feet, shockingly wide and flabby lips.
Yeah, bro, these are like, have you seen that History Channel video? Yeah, yes, Fuji, have you seen that History Channel TV show called Ancient Aliens? This is like a trippy version of that.
Glassy, bulging eyes, and other features less pleasant to recall.
Come on, man, that's just rude. You're calling the aliens ugly. Do you know how... Shit, what the fuck is her name? Is gonna get mad at you. Kid, what's her name? Yeah, I have to check out who the alien rights activist is. Just give me a minute, okay? Yes, Fuji, it's an ancient hentai plot. It's like hentai before hentai even became a thing. Let me check. What's her name? Alien News Pop Star. What the fuck is her name? Oh yeah. Bro, Demi Lovato is gonna get mad at you for calling aliens ugly. She thinks the terms aliens are offensive. And you're just calling aliens ugly. According to her, we're supposed to refer to them as extraterrestrial. So, these extraterrestrials are extremely handsome. Wink wink, they're actually terrifying.
Curiously enough, they seem to have been chiseled badly out of proportion with their scenic background.
No, bro, they just have big heads. They're like big brain, you know?
For one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as but little larger than himself.
Yeah, he's a whale. Dude, he's a Norwegian. God, he's ugly. No offense to Norwegians. He's an ancient Norwegian. He looks like an alien and hunts whales. Yes, it's pre-hentai. It's like the pro-generator of hentai. Yeah, there are alien activists. Her name is Demi Lovato.
I remarked, as I say, their grotesqueness and strange size.
Dude should never get in. This dude shouldn't go into any of the ancient caves. The weird shit they have drawn in the walls would terrify him.
But in a moment decided that they were merely the imaginary gods of some primitive fishing or seafaring tribe.
Yeah, bro. It's not like your ancestors worshipped some, I don't know, some deer-horned, devil-like being. I don't know, man. Oh, fuck. What's wrong with the neighbors? Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. It's just, I don't know, for some reason my neighbor is honking his car. Shut the fuck up, please. Oh yeah, back to the video.
Some tribe whose last descendant had perished eras before the first ancestor of the Piltdown or Neanderthal man was born.
What makes you say that? Come on, man. This slab of platinum looks pretty new. For all you know, it's like some modern art shit. Yes. Look at, go lick it. Come on, lick it. Do a TikTok challenge.
Awestruck at this unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the conception of the most daring anthropologist, I stood musing whilst the moon cast queer reflections on the silent child.
Queer. Yeah, I don't know about my neighbor. Maybe he's into the tentacle stuff. I don't know, but he better shut the fuck up.
Then, suddenly, I saw it.
What do you see? Go on. Scare me. For God's sake, scare me. Put some cows in this game.
With only a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface, the thing slid into view.
Now it's turning into a real hentai plot. Come on, the tentacles gonna pop up. Yeah, crap. Oh no.
And loathsome, it darted like a stupendous monster of nightmares to the monolith, about which it flung its gigantic scaly arms, the while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured sounds.
Okay. Has it ever crossed this guy's mind that maybe he's high on that sack of cocaine he found on that German ship? You know, back then, from what I've heard, soldiers used lots of narcotics, so maybe it's a sack of cocaine and he's having a bad trip. Yes, go to... Okay. Now I'm blacking out.
I think I went mad then. Of my frantic ascent of the slope and cliff, and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember little.
So, yeah, we ran back. Can we jump now, please? I wanna get out of this bad trip. Yes, jump. Don't go into the monster cave. Please, don't go in the monster cave.
I believe I sang a great deal, and laughed oddly when I was unable to sing.
Dude's on some of the good stuff. The sky's orange and green. The moon's blue. We have like big ass spikes coming out of the ground. We have shit on the ground. This is some really good stuff. Yes, run towards the horizon.
I have indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat.
Yeah, in all honesty, it's better than some of my worst dates, so... You had it easy, bro. Okay, where's my sack of cocaine? No! Sack of cocaine! I can't leave you behind.
At any rate, I know that I heard pearls of thunder and other tones which nature utters only in her wildest moods.
Yeah, kinda the I don't know, the tentacle monsters kinda look like the monsters from Star Troopers. But the ones in Star Troopers kinda lived in a more dry environment, so... Yeah. This seems more like an attempt... It feels like a Lovecraftian horror book, not gonna lie. The developer, despite my jokes, despite me shitting on them right now, the developers did a great job. But I've already read the original text, so it's not really, affecting me that much. Okay. Yes, blackout again.
When I came out of the shadows, I was in a San Francisco hospital.
So it was all a bad trip. Good. Now, where's the doctor? I pay him my liver because I live in fucking USA where medical bills are off the charts, and I get out of here.
Brought thither by the captain of the... In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. They're not gonna listen to you when you said you got raped by a tentacle monster. They're gonna think you're crazy.
Of any land upheaval in the Pacific, my rescuers knew nothing.
They knew enough to save you. Be grateful, you little bitch.
Nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
Yeah, smart. Okay, where's my legs? Where are my legs? Holy shit, where are my legs? Dude, I'm a ghost. Maybe the big twist was I was a ghost all along. See, you can't see my body here. I'm the ghost. Maybe I'm the monster. And everything experienced was ordinary stuff. Maybe the big ass scaly ball thing that humped the big rod of platinum was just the old guy taking a dump. I'm the ghost. Dude, excellent twist. Okay. I need Jesus. Come on, I need Jesus. Ah, fuck it. Yes, I'm the ghost. I can get those two open on its own. Yeah, maybe he was high on cocaine the whole time.
Celebrated ethnologist.
What?
And amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
I don't think Dagon was a fish god, given that the Philistines were more of, I don't know, that despite them being, descendants of the sea people that came from Macedonia and Greece, who were seafaring people, I don't think Dagon, their god, was a fish god. In fact, Dagon was more land-based and comes in the Hebrew Bible. I'm going on a tangent, aren't I? Never mind. Dagon was the main deity of the Philistines, worshipped throughout the Middle East as an ancient god of fertility and crops. Yes, fertility in crops, not fish. In Hebrew, the word Dagon was a common noun for grain. I don't think it was in Hebrew. I think it was more in... What the fuck was that? Shit, what was that language? Yeah, what was this Baal worshipping people called anyway? Also appeared as a judge of the dead in the Assyrian poem and the Honorable Present Water. Yeah, I think he comes in the Epic of Gilgamesh as well. He is often mistakenly taken for a fish god due to the wrong interpretation of his name, as in the hero of his word means dark means fish. Yeah, exactly. H.P. Lovecraft was high on cocaine when he wrote this. Esoteric Order of Dagon. Yes, go to the cabinet where they have the morphine.
But soon perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
Yes, book. Oh yeah, what's this? 50 Shades of Grey? Twilight? No, not Twilight. Nothing but Twilight. Or maybe it's Hansel and Gretel. It's the it's a copyright-free version of the Necromonic. Okay, what? I'm sorry, I can't really pronounce it right now. My tongue's getting twisted. August Delerith was an American writer and anthropologist. He also befriended Lovecraft. Dude, that's like a horror story of its own, okay? Lovecraft was a weirdo in all extents, and befriending him was like, okay, interesting story, okay? I know it's a tangent. H.P. Lovecraft was a racist, as most people were back then. He was an anti-Semite. He was if you read his books, you know he's clearly racist, because all the bad guys in the stories are brown people or non-white people. Okay, so what happened was H.P. Lovecraft was a racist and he wanted to join the KKK. That's a Ku Klux Klan, the white-hooded white supremacists. But the thing was, he was such a weirdo that the KKK didn't want to take him in. Can you believe that? The fucking KKK didn't want him. Anyway, back to the thing. Despite all that, I still think he's a great writer. Although he was greatly contributed to the popularization of the author's work, after that he's surrounded by numerous controversies. One of his most questioned decisions involved introducing the good versus evil doctrine. Delerith was a devout Catholic. Which is kind of interesting that was friends with the HP Lovecraft because the KKK was known to hate the Catholics as well. Contrasted Lovecraft's view of the world. Well, Lovecraft was a textbook nihilist. Approach to cosmic, or as a result, the author's works are often misinterpreted in today's culture. It's also worth noting that Lovecraft was never really interested in creating a mythology, and the term Cthulhu mythos was coined by Derleth after the author left the mortal plane. Okay. Now, the true victim of the story was a sack of cocaine that I couldn't save. Yes, go towards the evil-looking candle. Ah, yes, the opium. Let me smoke the opium. Come on. No. No, cuckoo clock. Why don't you let me smoke the opium? Yes, get the fuck out of here. The cops are gonna bust into your house and... Oh yeah, good night. I think you're trying to say good night, right? Good night, Fuji. I'm sorry, I can't really read it properly.
It is at night, especially when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the thing.
What do you see? You have a weird looking wallpaper. Get rid of this, get some, something more hip. Something more cool. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now?
I tried morphine.
Yeah, he makes it sound like he tried espresso. I tried morphine. What the fuck?
But the drug has given only transient surcease, and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave.
Yes, cocaine couldn't have survived. My sack of cocaine has survived. The game was a good game. Okay, cool. Okay, Fuji. As you can see, my new best friend, Cocaine Kun, has survived.
So now, I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men.
So you're telling me that you had a trippy dream and you want to kill yourself. Got it. Yes. No, first, one last look at my best friend before I die. Goodbye, Cocaine Kun. You were the best sack of cocaine a man could have ever wished for. Now, as a lady, I have to do it the lady's way and kill myself with poison.
Often, I ask myself if it could not all have been a pure phantasm. A mere freak of fever as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat after my escape from the German man-of-war.
Yeah, that makes more logical sense. But Cocaine Kun was there. We should have questioned him. He would have told us a lot.
This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply. I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling.
I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. God, take me in.
Worshipping their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likenesses on submarine obelisks of water-soaked granite.
Okay, dude just got terrified of an idol. What the fuck? And then kills himself.
I dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, more exhausted mankind.
Bro, we have nukes. You know that, right? We can nuke the fish people. Because fuck the fish people. Whoa, what are they?
Of a day when the land shall sink, and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium.
Yes, I'm going to heaven. Fuck off, fish people. Why are the fish people going to New York? Yeah, but then again, they'll fit in right with the New York population. So enjoy New York, fish people. Now fuck off. I'm going to heaven. Oh no, I'm going to New York as well. I want to go to New York. Ah yes.
The end is near.
Ah yes, a fate worse than hell. I'm going to end up in downtown New York City for the rest of my life.
I hear a noise at the door, as of some immense slippery body lumbering against it.
Bro, stop dramatizing. It's just your roommates. It's just your neighbors having a fun night, okay? They want a kid. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, where's Cocaine Kun? Ah, there you are. Yeah, bloody neighbors, stop humping, okay? I can hear you across the wall.
It shall not find
Yeah, I don't want to watch them. No, I don't want to join you guys. No, this is worse than death. Fish people killed me already.
God, that hand.
Oh, what hand?
The window. The
Yeah.
window.
Yes, the wind, dude. The neighbors are doing it so much that I don't know. The stuff are falling off my wall, and I'm having a bad trip right here. Okay, so okay. I have fire. I have okay. No, I can't. Oh yeah, cocaine coon. There you are. Keep me safe. No, don't leave cocaine coon alone. You motherfucker! You left cocaine coon alone. How could you? Yeah, okay. That's it, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want me to give it a light novel thoughts about a guy who got high on a German ship and imagined coming in contact with a big ass slab of platinum and lots of hentai monsters. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Anyway, I just hope you enjoyed it. I'll just finish my drink and I think I'll just chat till my drink gets over. I mean, and to give credit, the game was good. Okay, the experience was good. It's just that drunk me isn't like sober me, and it's not gonna appreciate the design aesthetics that the creators have chosen. Let me check the credits. Okay, Howard Philip Lovecraft. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, Herbert Moz. Hats off to you, my man. Great game. Voice over Marty Owen had a great voice. Okay, despite the plot being batshit crazy, he still kept a straight face. Managed to go around with it. So great work. Logo was good. Okay, Kubas, Sokolas. I'm sorry for butchering your names. Okay, I'm really bad with names, but Drugme's was. The audio was good by these nice folks. Special thanks to all of you helped improving Dagon by providing. I did not play the demo, but I enjoyed the completed version. And I might play your DLCs as shown over here. Dagon, the Eldritch Box DLC, the Glass Ball DLC, the Tales of Herring Rake. I'll take my time and play it whenever I have it. Anyway, thank you for joining me, Fuji. Joining Drunk as Koki and I don't know, let me go here. Thank you for joining Drunk as Koki in a trippy, I don't know what to call it. Oh yeah. Let me just, give me a minute, let me just close the game. Okay, yeah, thanks for joining me. And yeah, I think it's like the perfect game for a drunk stream. A trippy. It really adds to the experience. Actually, I should say thank you. Okay. Anyway, I think I should head out. Finish my drink and maybe sleep. I think is what's today? What day is today? What day is today? Let me check the calendar. Fuck. Today is a Tuesday. Tomorrow's a Wednesday. I have work tomorrow. Yeah, but they're perfectly cool with me. I've been working overtime for the last 2 days, but so drunk as me coming to work. I'm not going to work. I had to go to work today and tomorrow, but I'll be working from home tomorrow. I had to go to work yesterday and today, and I don't really have to go into work tomorrow because I'll be working from home. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching me ramble.